All right, y'all. I'm back. The devil is a liar this morning, baby. Oh, no. Oh, let me straighten up everything I done had to pull out for every morning. Come, Jesus, come. What is all this? This is nightshirt. Clean, dirty. All right, y'all. Woohoo! I am back on this good old Tuesday morning, child. All right, Miss Fluff. We sure finna go. We sure finna go this morning, baby. You better know it. Welcome to the chat, y'all. Good morning to everybody. I know that it's early. It is currently 7:21 here in Louisiana. I hope everybody slept well, and for those who haven't got any sleep, I pray that when you do, you get you some peaceful rest this morning. But like I said, we getting ready to talk about it this morning. I got time today. You understand me? Oh, I got time today. It's a little cold outside down here. I got the heat going and my fan. Y'all know y'all gonna hear my fan, baby. I don't cut my fan off, honey. On no day. I need the air circulating in every room. Good morning, Tay. Good morning. Thank y'all for tuning back in. I'm so sorry I had to abruptly up and go. But I had to make sure that Joe was up and out that door this morning. And baby, he gone. Yes, Miss Fluff. You up early. Miss Fluff, Tay, you on your way to work or you not ready? Let me see. You on your way to work, Tay? Good morning, everybody. Shout out to the Bushwatchers. Shout out to my new subscribers. Hey, Mike. Shout out to my A1s from day ones. Good to see you. Good to see you all. If you are looking for very realistic content, The truth, even if it hurts, welcome to my chat where we talk about a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a whole lot of in between. How you doing this morning, Mike? And again, shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, baby. Y'all just be so kind as to do me one favor and double tap that screen, hit that like button, thumbs it up for your girl, thumbs it up. You ain't been to bed, y'all. Oh, Lord, Miss Flo, what you been doing up all night? Not you over there pulling a toy, Miss Flo. Oh, Lord. These married girls, I tell you. Thank you. Thank you, Italian man. Welcome to the chat, baby. We love all race, breed, and creed and colors over here, baby. Welcome to the chat. Y'all, we got an Italian man in the chat. I think he might be, you single, Italian man, he might be ready to make some dreams come true. And again, Italian man, if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and feel free to drop down whenever you get ready. Anywho, y'all, enough procrastination. Let's get to it. So, this morning, we're going to have a very realistic talk about deadbeat dads and the women that love them. Yeah, that's what we finna get ready and talk about this morning. Deadbeat daddies and the women that condone it. Now, I want to start off by saying, in life, you most definitely reap what you sow. You know, it behooves me that she has watched for years would be a deadbeat dad to his children, his grandchildren, and the only reason why he's not, as we already know, he's a complete deadbeat to his own kids, but the only difference is she pays him to be in the house. She tries to pay for an image to fool social media, but people that got real discernment, of course, we can see all the way through it. We already know it's just an image that she she pays for, right? So I wonder, how doesn't a woman know that you reap what you sow? What goes around comes around, and nowadays it don't take long. See, it's only a matter of time before he's going to be a deadbeat to your 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 kids. And she's also pregnant again, y'all. So it's only a matter of time before he's going to be a complete deadbeat to y'all kids as well. You brag about taking $5 to make sure that you can save his license, but that makes sense. Why, Cherry? Why does that make sense? It does. Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. It makes sense because this is the same woman that went and prioritized buying a truck over her kids a stable home. Oh, okay. Y'all make sure y'all stop me in the chat when I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I want y'all to say, Cherry, you wrong. Stop. Make sure y'all stop me when I'm wrong, all right? All right, let's keep going. Now, when you seen in the video after they had got into it and she had threatened to put him out and they was making up and he was all on top of her, because we already know she's desperate and delusional, and all she wants somebody to know this, she got a house full of kids and she's still being touched by the man that she's paying to touch her. And as he's touching her and all over her, the first thing she hollered, well, why you want me? You just here for my money. You just want my money. Oh, nah, Pete. Why you here then? Why you here? I want a neck. And she proceeds to try to talk over him and talk loud. And then she says, well, Wood, what you do with your money? I gamble my money. No, she said, Wood, what you do with your, I gamble my child support money. And that brings us to this. You laying up with a nigga that is knowingly shorting his kids, that you know ain't no good because you got to pay him to babysit his own children. And you proud to have a retarded, slow, bisexual cocksucker laying on top of you, hollering he gambles his child support money. You got so many type of different women in the world, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You got so many different type of women in the world. Hey, Miss Brown Sweet. Good morning. Hey, Kadeen Kirkpatrick. You got so many type of different women. What woman you know would be proud to let a man lay on top of her 10, 15 children by him and say, I gamble my child support? And I say again, thank you, Miss Fluff. I say again, what woman would even want to be tied up, hooked up, connected to a man like that? That just goes to show you the low self-esteem. That just goes to show you the how it's a reflection of how she feels about herself. Long as he's in the house with me, touching me. You ever wonder why Wood don't never come out and talk? And even when he do, he have to do voiceovers. You ever listen to how slow he sounds? Because you got to be real slow to come out here and say, I gamble my child support. And I say this to Wood's other baby mama who had his first daughter. I say this to her. Your child is grown now, so there's not much you can do. Wood isn't currently on child support for that child. What Wood is paying is arrears. In other words, back pay, right? He's paying back pay is what he's paying. So honestly, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing that can actually be done about it. And she knows that. In the earthly sense, right? In the earthly sense. But let me tell you this. In the spiritual sense, every video that you make where you brung people down, every video where you tore people down, every video where you exalted evilness over being humble and being kind to people, you call that lady out to come out here and pick on her and talk about her, and now she out here flatlining your ass. And I'm a helper. One band, one sound. Also, if you guys didn't check out Miss Cece on yesterday, y'all make sure y'all go over there to check out Cece community posts. When I tell you Cece wrote a post about exactly what I get out here and have been saying, but in other words, about how we all know that it's only a deflection, how she really hates herself. Because see, you gotta hate yourself to lay up with a man like that, who was getting ready to mount you and kissing on you, because he know that's all that it takes. That's all that it takes to get next to you is a sensual touch. He ain't got to help raise no kids unless he getting paid. He ain't got to do none of that. Long as he knocking you up, baby, and you spilling them out. See, I understand that you get out here and try to cast all this, I hate you black bees, and I hate you black. Y'all jealous of what? Show me one thing or one child you got that any woman, any man got to be jealous of. You got a nigga who can't even come out here and have a whole decent conversation. You got a nigga that ain't got enough sense to know that you recording him for him to bust out and say, I gambles my child support. Who in their right mind? No, the problem is you're jealous of women like us. That's the real gag, and that's the facts. Those are the truth of the matter. You're jealous of women like us who can come out here and stand in our pain, who take care of our kids, who ain't got to be sitting in the closet while our kids outside screaming and hollering for our attention. Because we all know the kids barely get your attention. Every year you having 3 babies. You ain't got time to nurture them at all. The only thing you do is pull your breast out every time you pregnant. If breast milk is so good for the babies, how about you give it to Wood with his slow retarded ass and see if we can get him some nutrition and neurons going on. See if we can get him up to par and get him off the 600 highway in the yellow little bitty school bus. How about you pull it out and let him get some milk so that he can try to get some sense, so he can learn how to talk and have an adult decent conversation. How about you go over there and breastfeed him while you feed him all your money? And the only thing he feeding your children is what you buy. Yeah. Good morning to everybody in the chat that I have not said good morning to. I'm currently not reading the chat. I am so sorry. But I know y'all gonna let me flow this morning. Let's go. Make sure y'all double tapping this screen. Make sure y'all hitting that like button for your girl. Please and thank you. Hey, Miss Marie, good morning. This girl say, help me, Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost gonna help you. Whoa, we gonna bring them on in. Ah, glory. We gonna bring them on in this morning. Holy Ghost gonna help you, baby. Gonna help you, lay you out, baby. Either one. Either one, baby. The Holy Ghost gonna help you and hold you this morning. Cause we gonna drop facts this morning. That's what we gonna do. Now, this man don't have enough sense. But then again, we know why all we do is see him smile. We know that, see, he doesn't want to go back over there. That's why you always riding past his mama house, the grassless, whatever she called it. That's why you always riding past his mama house. And the only reason why you put your kids in nice neighborhoods is because you trying to, everything you do is not aimed towards your children. See, your goal and your aim ain't your kids. Your goal and your aim is to make Wood look good. I don't care what you put him in. I don't care how you dress him. When he opened his mouth, we all know you dealing with a retard. We all know you had 10, 15 kids by a retard. You can't erase that. You can't pay for that. You can't buy that away. That you done laid up and had all these babies by a slow retard. Shout out to Wood Mama, who even though she was a younger girl when she got knocked up, you didn't go back and you didn't turn around and have any more. Hey, Miss Velvet, good morning, y'all. I'm looking down at the chat now. Any messages that I miss, I'll stroll back up in a little while. The truth is, you took the biggest L out of any woman that Wood ever took. You took the biggest L. And another thing, you decided to pick on this baby mama because she's way down there to the Arkansas somewhere. I see you don't fool with Wood's son, mother like that. I see the ones that's down there close to you. You don't fool with them like that. You scary. Then you want to get on here showing a pew pew. Like you the only one that got one. Your belly so damn big, so you can get it out. It's on the ground and somebody been to kick you in your face and flipped your fat ass and it's over. So what does that mean? You think when they made one pew pew, they stopped making them? I have you to know, they certainly did not. You think you the only person who can go licensed to carry? That's pretty much everybody on here, including myself. You think you the only one? You're going to fuck around and find yourself in a Romika Meeks type situation. Y'all write this date down. It is 7:37 my time. I think today is Tuesday. Remember, Cherry said it. And nothing I've ever got out of here and spoke did not come to pass. Nothing. You can say a lot of things about me, but when I tell you something, you better put your money on it. And it's going to be all your fault. You're not going to have anybody else to blame but yourself. So get ready. Because again, I tell you, one thing about karma, it's going to spin the block, baby. If you sow good seeds, you'll reap them. Thank you, Miss Fluff. Remember that date. Somebody screenshot it. If you sow good seeds, you'll reap them. When you sow malice, ugliness, jealousy, envy, hatred, which is all formulated towards yourself, mind you, you'll reap that too. You got out here and destroyed families, telling people's business, telling people's statuses, and etc. But let's get out here and talk about how you break out in bumps within seconds. Can somebody say Valtrex? Can somebody say cold sore cream? Did all make sense to me when you was sitting in yogurt. And then you got mad and said Woods' daughter, who has never been a mistake, God don't make those. You did though, laying up with a retard, having all them kids, and now you gotta pay him to be in the house to take care of your kids. And his. You want everybody to believe that you living your best life. Ain't no woman on God's green earth happy with the fact she has to protect and provide a man that she had kids with. Face it, Peach, your life is horrible. Everywhere you go, you a dark cloud. You a dark cloud. Everywhere you go, you get put out the library or any restaurant. Anywhere you go where it's public free Wi-Fi, nobody wants to see you there. You're a dark cloud. And it's getting ready to rain, sis. It's getting ready to rain. I hear the thunder rolling, the lightning striking, and the thunder clapping. Remember this day, y'all, 7:40, my time. It's getting ready to rain, sis. But see, I had told you this years ago, previously, that what you thought was going to carry you was going to also be the very downfall of you. And you're more closer than you could ever imagine. See, I don't wish any bad on you. But you have to be mindful of the things that you say out of your mouth. You took a young man who you knew was slow. You knew he couldn't work nobody's job. You knew nobody would ever hire him unless they hired him for his decent, I do repeat, his decent looks. Because the second he opens his mouth in the interview, they know one thing. Trash it. Shred that motherfucker. Put it in the trash. Hell no, we ain't finna hire that slow motherfucker. But you desperate. Don't like what you see in the mirror. What you did? Oh, I gotta make all the money. Cause see, I gotta make it look good. This nigga, he's sorry. I gotta go make all the money because I gotta make it look good to social media. And then you say, oh yeah, he get a little money, he get a little something. We know he do. Wonder who checked the SSI in. Cause we know that slow motherfucker ain't making no type of other kind of money. We know that slow motherfucker getting the SSI check. We know that for sure. Disability, well, I'm sorry, getting a disability check. We know that for sure. That's why you don't let him come out here and talk unless he doing a voiceover. I would love to see you set up an interview and somebody can have a one-on-one conversation with Wood and ask him all type of questions. I bet they be the talk of the century. Rod Wave, ain't that your favorite? Everything Peach putting out. Oh, it's getting ready. It's showtime. See, the dark cloud is getting ready to rain. See, it's one thing when it's thundering. It's one thing when it's lightning. But it's another thing when it's doing all three. Hear me and hear me well, 742. Never came out here and told a lie. It's getting ready to rain, Peach. And in Wood voice, it's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Hey, don't holler, y'all. It's okay. I just had to throw that in right quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I should have kept that the way it would go. But you know, anytime. I'm so sorry, y'all. Yeah. And then not only that, is it getting ready to rain, you having babies by a nigga who love punks. Known in Tampa for being behind the buildings at the Hard Rock Casino. Talk about that. Oh, you ain't talking about that. How Wood got spotted out there with him a punk at the casino. Again, y'all, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, baby. Just stay tuned. Uh, Peach Patch puts it out. She's doing it to make her money. But you got to realize Peach has to answer the God. Yeah, she does. But Miss Velvet, what the Peach Patch got to realize is she has made Wood her God. See, that's what they got to realize. Make sure y'all double tapping that screen, hitting the like button for your girl. Make sure y'all thumbsing it up. They have to realize that she has made Wood her God. How you out here trying to give somebody classes on anything, and you ain't got enough class to get on? Go find a decent baby daddy. Hey, Rockin' Johnny, a decent baby daddy for your children. That's why you hate women like me. Cause see, I got hard. I could stand in the pain. See, I knew not to turn around and constantly get knocked up by my son's father, who protects and provides, by the way. Now, granted, I might not like the way he do it, but he damn sure protects and provide. You can believe that. Let a nigga step to me and say something out of line like they did you down there to the jerk hood. We'll be on the news. Cause for one, I'm gonna act a fool. For two, he see that. TKO. Brother going to sleep. You hear me? He going to sleep. And that's on my son. He going to sleep. Because see, at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the day, I still got a child for him. So he would never sit and watch a man jump in Miss Cherry's face and be okay with it. Night, night, my boy. You going to bed. Or that, you might got some fight in you. But we finna find out what did Wood do. Huh? What did Wood do? He sat there. Then, to turn around and top it off, you turn around and went to the beauty shop and got a permanent black eye whooped to the floor. All you heard was the people. We couldn't actually see it, but we saw that black eye. All you heard was, Ashley, let her go. Ashley, turn her loose. I remember it like yesterday. Man, I'm really a nice girl, Peach. Y'all remember? Man, I'm telling you, I'm a nice girl. What did he do? Come help your big ass up off the floor while you hit the camera after you got whooped. He ain't did nothing. He ain't checked nobody. He ain't made no noise. You know why? He don't care about you like that, baby. All he care about is what you can do for him. Right, Miss Velvet. Right, Miss Fluff. That's it. That's all he care about is what you... He don't even care enough to get into a scuffle for you. He let a grown man come stand in your face, yelling and screaming. He right there, feet away. You let that had been Miss Cherry and her baby daddy. Y'all know I pum at him. Mason. Y'all know when I get in one of them manic episodes. But let a man come step in Miss Cherry's face and my son's father right there and see how this gonna go. Y'all gonna say Miss Cherry said that. We going on the news. Brother going to sleep, or he finna get the jumping of the century. Oh, it's going down. He was feet away from you. It wouldn't even stand up on a big toe. Ladies, y'all listen to me and listen to me very clear. How much of nothing does a man have to show you for you to understand that I'm only there for the money? Bitch, you can have as many babies as you want. You gonna pay me to take care of every single last one of them. How many times you have alienated yourself from your family, and in return, by getting out here talking about other people's business and other family members, you single-handedly did it the same thing to Wood. Because you want it all to yourself. That black cloud I speak about is getting ready to rain, sis. It's getting ready to rain. So what you do, you go buy umbrellas, but that ain't gonna help you. See, this rainstorm that's getting ready to come in your life, an umbrella, we ain't gonna even stand up to the winds that's getting ready to blow. But again, this is all stuff that you brought on yourself. You know, like when you told that lady, I don't give a fuck about your child being deceased. I don't give a fuck. Nobody cares. That's not true. And what a tangle web we weave to have 9, 10, 15 children and not know what's going to happen to any one of your kids at any given time. We got to be careful what we speak with our mouths. Because at any day, at any second, you got children over there, the ones that look like somebody's paw, they'll be shaking like a leaf on the tree. Not only that, it ain't got to be them. It ain't got to be the paw twins. You got 100 of them more. So you should be very mindful of the things that you say to a woman that just lost her child. Because you got several that death can come and pick from. Let that sit there with you. Oh, I know you don't care. That's why you get out here and say such horrible things. See, that's why I don't have no respect for the Peach Patch. Because any woman, any grandmother, any father, any son, any cousin, any uncle, any auntie, any great cousin, I don't give a damn. In their right mind, they heard you say that to that woman, wouldn't even be following you. Wouldn't take no advice from you. Wouldn't have nothing to do with you. You're a dark cloud. You fucked up your life. The same as every good thing can come and end. Best believe it is the same for every bad. You hear me, Miss Velvet? Again, you reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. Them same word, I decree. Lord, let me not do that, baby. I was finna take it there. But the same way you made that woman feel when you said that about her deceased child. Lord have mercy is all I'm going to say. Because, see, I'm not ugly. I'm not ugly like that. I come out here and whoop you with your truth. And the truth is, you fucked up your life. I don't want, if I got to live like you, have all them children, and then have a nigga I got to pay to be in the house with my kids. I got to pay his child support. I got to pay his gambling habit. I got to pay when he out there tricking on them punks. He bisexual. He ain't no help unless he touching me. And when he touching me, I'm always itching and twitching. I got to go sit in yogurt. Bumps pop up soon as I get mad. You got a couple of things you need to go see the gynecologist about. That's why you don't want to let go. Cause see, you know, if your my chart came out, would nobody want you. But then you a paymaster, a trick. So yeah, somebody gonna take the bait. Somebody gonna go in. Cause that's all you are. You a trick. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, that thumbs up, please and thank you. You hear me, Miss Velvet, and you know for a fact I said this some years ago now. He is her karma. You make all this money, you don't make what you used to. You make all this money, and what he do? Hey, Roland, you know what he do? Take it to the casino and gamble it. You still ain't saving to buy nothing, no house for your children. Everything is still all about one person, Wood. Never forget, this the same woman that came out here and said that I would give up my life so that he could live. No regards. And y'all heard me say this several times because that messed me up. That messed me up. I've never heard that level of desperation. That I would ever tell a man, I'll give up my life for you. I don't care nothing about my kids. If that means that you can live, I'll die for you. I don't care about my kids. I don't care who get my kids to take care of. I love you so much. Baby, it don't matter. It don't matter. I love you so much, woman. My kids can die. I don't care. Long as you live, I'll go. Bitch, you could never sit with a single mother of the likes of me. You are delusional. You are desperate. Your life is fucked up. You ain't got enough money to cover it up. The only thing you have enough money for is to do exactly what you're doing today. And it's paying for dick and paying to keep your deadbeat bisexual bum of a husband in the house. To keep Tampa Hard Rock Casino funded while he in the parking lot giving head to a tranny. Y'all have a good morning.